Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. And if you guys can't already tell by the title, today's video is going to be totally different from what the videos are on my channel. For those of you who don't know already, this is a beauty channel. And as you can tell by the title, today I'm going to be talking about something completely left field from the beauty world. I just decided to do this because I wanted to bring more awareness to the subject. I feel like especially in the African American community, but probably just all around, mental illness isn't taken very seriously, and it's not, people usually don't get the help that's out there. So I just wanted to discuss life with depression. My life with depression. I was diagnosed at the end of last year, which was 2015, with anxiety and depression. I'm pretty sure I've had anxiety my whole entire life, but I think the depression probably was a postpartum onset. So I've been dealing with it for I had my daughter in 2013. I would say that I finally noticed it last year when it got pretty severe. I was at a point where I felt like I was just gonna have a nervous breakdown. So I finally just realized the symptoms in myself and reached out for help. So I just want to kind of discuss what life is like living with depression, and I just don't want anyone to suffer in silence. I think it's a really big deal to make sure that if you can feel something different within yourself, that you go out and get help. Depression has this extreme stigma behind it. People look at it as a weak person's disease, but depression to me is just a neurological thing. Sometimes it can be severe, sometimes it could just be situational, and sometimes it really can be a brain thing where your brain is just tired. And just like if you were to break your ankle, you're not just going to walk around on a broke ankle. You're going to go to the doctor and you're going to get it, you're going to get it taken care of. So with depression, it's just like your brain is just slowing down, and you need to go to the doctor and get that taken care of as well. Depression, of course, since any type of disorder or disease or what have you, the symptoms are gonna vary to each person, to each individual. For me personally, I didn't have any suicidal thoughts or anything like that. My depression just manifested itself in anger, frustration, irritability, a loss of interest in so many things that used to interest me. Lack of energy was one of the main ones, and just sadness. I didn't lose my appetite, unfortunately. That probably would have been a nice thing, a nice symptom to have. But just mainly being irritable, being irritated, being on edge all the time, and just being tired and not really having the energy or motivation to do anything that I like to do. I stopped going to the gym. I used to go to the gym every day. I stopped going to the gym. It got to a point where it was just exhausting trying to get myself up, get myself ready, and get my daughter up and ready and out the door. It was the most exhausting task ever. So I stopped doing the gym. That may be one of the main reasons why I'm so inconsistent with videos here, because it just takes so much energy that I just don't usually have. Insomnia. I have insomnia. I still don't sleep well. I wake up constantly. I'm up at like 5, then I'm up at 6 something, then I'm up at 7, and then I just can't go back to sleep, and then I'm tired the whole entire day. I can go to bed. It doesn't matter what time I go to bed. I can go to bed at like 9 or 8, or I can go to bed at like 10 or 11, and it's going to be the same thing. So that was my depression. With the anxiety, I've experienced it all my life. Just overwhelming nervousness, worry. I'm kind of I'm not quite, I don't have OCD, which is obsessive compulsive disorder, but I'm pretty close to it. Like, everything has to be very specific, and if it is not that way, I will dang near have a conniption. But it doesn't affect my daily life, so I'm not quite there. Hopefully I don't get there. But I do take medication for it. I finally just had to break down and go get help, because it got to a point where my everyday life was extremely overwhelming, where I would just have days, I would have times in a day where I would just break down and cry. Dealing with my daughter was so overwhelming and so exhausting. It was just to a point where I just felt like I couldn't do it anymore. So I finally realized the symptoms in myself. So I reached out to counseling, and for those of you who don't know how it works, a counselor is exactly that. They're just someone that listens to what's going on, and they help you figure out coping skills and where to go next. They cannot prescribe medicine. If you are to a point where you need medication or you need any other type of assistance, they have to refer you out. I went to my counselor. Sorry y'all, I'm getting distracted by the TV. But I went to my counselor, and immediately that first session, she referred me to a psychiatrist. A psychiatrist is a doctor of counseling that prescribes you medication. A counselor cannot do it. You have to go to someone with a doctorate degree in medicine. So I went to see the psychiatrist, and I got put on medication for the anxiety and the depression. That worked for a while, up until about January. I think December was a really high month for me. I was doing really good, had a lot to look forward to. That was the month that I had videos coming out back to back. I had like 2 videos coming out a week. I was doing really good. I was extremely motivated and inspired and was getting videos out. And then I hit a drop. And that was, the drop was from like January to March, where I didn't make any videos. I went completely down. So I had to go back and get medication adjusted. I got medication adjusted a lot. But here recently I got put on a secondary medication. So now I'm taking 2 medications, one that helps the anxiety and one that helps the depression. Medication is probably going to be something that's going to be an adjustment. It's going to get adjusted. They do have side effects and symptoms to the medication, but nothing that I can't handle. I definitely feel better. Life is much more enjoyable, and I'm glad that I reached out and got that help. I think if you know someone, or if you feel like you're going through changes within yourself, or you feel like you recognize changes in someone else, don't be afraid. Don't hesitate to suggest getting help or to reach out and get help. There is a field specifically here to help with mental problems. People go to school for years and years and years to help you get better, so that you don't have to suffer in silence. That's, I think that's a big thing. I think a lot of people suffer in silence, not realizing that there's so much help out there that's available to you. There's people who go to work every day just so that they can be here to help with specific problems that you may be going through. So don't hesitate to get that help. This video was a collaboration video with the Real Women of YouTube. I'm going to place all their names and the links to their channels down below, so you guys can go and check them out. They are also doing videos to bring awareness to some things that are very near and dear to their heart. There are some people that are doing videos about anxiety and depression. There are some people that are doing videos about other things. I just wanted to, I'm not here to this video wasn't to bring a whole bunch of education to the subject. I just wanted to bring awareness to it and attention to it. I feel like in the African American community, people just feel like it's something that you can pray away, or it's just a disease of the weak-minded, and that is not it at all. Yeah, you can pray, but you still got to do the footwork. You still have to do your self-work. You still have to get up and figure out what's going on in life and how to fix it, and everybody deserves to be happy. And if you have to take medication to do that, it's totally up to you. It's totally your personal preference. I say, why not? why not try to enjoy life as much as you possibly can? Life is still worth living. You can definitely be happy. But I'm doing much better. I do have up days, I do have down days, I do have good days, I do have bad days. But that's just what it is. It's not a bad life. It's not a down life. There's just good days, bad days. Just like people who don't have any type of mental disorders, they have good days and bad days. I take my medication religiously every day like I'm supposed to, and I feel much better. There's no way in the world I would miss a dosage, because I have before and it was hell on earth. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I wanted to make sure, I know it was hopefully it's pretty short. I definitely hesitated to make this video. I went back and forth with myself for a very long time, because I know that there's this huge stigma behind mental health disorders and illnesses, especially depression. And I was worried about what my subscribers would think, and people who know me closely in life that don't know that I'm going through it. I was just worried about what people would think. But I kind of realized that this is my channel, this is my life, and this is what I am going through. This is real, and it wouldn't be me if I didn't share it with you. This is what I'm going through, and there's other people that's going through it. So if I can just help one person, or if I can just change the thoughts, just change a little bit of someone's thinking process, then that's it. It's fine. I don't care what anybody has to think or say about me, because this is the way God made me. This is what I'm going through, and I'm not gonna let it take me down. I'm not gonna let it tackle me. I'm doing what I gotta do. I'm doing my self work. I'm trying to make myself better for myself and my family. And anybody who don't like it, hey, go click off the video, go find you something else to watch, because this is my life, this is real life, and people are going through this, and that's the whole point of the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure that it wasn't super duper long. I just wanted to bring a little awareness to the subject. I just wanted to let people know that you can live a nice, happy life with depression if you choose to. It's all about your choices. We all have choices in life, be them good or bad. We all have choices that we make. And if you're going through a struggle, if you feel something different, you feel a shift, go get help. Don't be afraid to say, I need help, and go get it. Because life is definitely worth living and enjoying. And I know from experience, trust me, if you're going through some stuff, go out there, get help. There's people out there that are here especially to help you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to go down in the description box below and check out the other ladies' channels. They're going to be linked down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you check out all my social media outlets. And until next time, you guys be beautiful and be healthy and be happy.